This week's Full Steam Ahead kit comes with a half a cup of flour, 6 tablespoons of salt, a half a cup of sand, and 2 baby dinos. From home, you'll also need a half a cup of coffee grounds and up to a quarter cup of water, as well as some extra little toys and treasures. Start by adding all of your dry ingredients together, the flour, salt, and sand, and mixing them all together to make sure it's well incorporated. That means there aren't any lumps of one type that you can see in the mixture. Once you've got that all mixed together, add your coffee grounds. Make sure you do this before your water because your coffee grounds might have a lot of moisture in them. If there is lots of moisture in your coffee grounds, that'll mean you don't have to add as much water later. All the way through this, we want to make sure that you're only adding water a little bit at a time. If your dough ends up being really, really wet at the end, it will still work, but it's going to end up taking a lot longer to dry and you'll have to be a lot more patient to break your baby dinos out. All right, it is getting incorporated pretty well. It's starting to stick together, but I need it to stick together really well like a good ball of dough. So once I think I'm there, I'm going to tip it out and give it a good knead, just like you're making bread. It's also really fun at this point. Okay, that looks pretty good. To build your dinosaur eggs, you want to put a little bit in your hand and then press the dinosaur into the middle. Add some more dough to the top and form it into a ball. You can always take some of that dough out of your hand as you're doing this if you like. The amount of dough that comes from this recipe should be enough for up to 4 or 5 eggs, so if you've got extra baby dinos at home, or maybe even something fun like little animals or gems, you can make some more. Now to dry your dinosaur eggs, you can either do this in the oven at a very low temperature of 200 degrees for up to 2 hours, or you can leave them to dry in a sunny and warm spot for up to 3 days. You'll know they're done when they look like fossils on the outside, but they might have a little bit of give on the bottom. Now let's smash them. All right, smash it with a hammer. A couple of good whacks and opening it up. There's your dinosaur. Make sure you're doing this with a parent and be safe out there. We also have a bonus craft in this bag. You can use all of the materials provided to use your imagination and make a fantastic T-Rex puppet. We would love to see some of your creations, so feel free to share your pictures on our Facebook page or email them to programs@fsjpl.ca. Thanks everyone, full steam ahead, and we'll see you next week.